Let's go, Catholic. Let's go, Knights. Let's go, Catholic. So many great teams, so many great players. United in history, over 40 district championships, 12, 11 region championships. United in tradition, 4 Class 11 state championships, 4 Kentucky High School Final Four. United in family. 1 Mr. Mexico. 2002 state champion. United as one. All the success, all the students, all the sections, none of that matters. Except we need past, present, even future Knights. Rise up for this game now, right? So unlock that dust and let my psychosis, this Catholic pastor, the old Catholic. Let's go, Knights. Let's go.
Welcome in to Lexington Catholic High School between these two teams, LCA and Lexington Catholic, about to get it on right here at Lexington Catholic, a battle of Clay's Mill, if you will. We saw the pregame festivities there from Lexington Catholic with the fireworks and all that good stuff that they had going on. I'm multitasking, so if you just bear with me, I've got your guys here, your roster for you. We'll start with the visiting Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. Dawson Farmer in there for for LCA, excuse me. He gets it inbounds to number 31, Marshall. Picked off. Here's Lexington Catholic on the move, and the Knights with a dunk already as Everett Stewart throws one down. Gambrell comes up with another steal, gets it in there to his teammate. Holland couldn't finish the floater. LCA will have it back. Let's give you the rest of those LCA starters. Connor Kidd in there for LCA. Also dribbling the rock right now, I mentioned Marshall. Back out top here to Bertram, or excuse me, the Kidd. Bertram wears number 2. Kidd wears number 3. And then with the ball right now is Lincoln, Jacob Lincoln, who couldn't get that to fall. Here comes Lexington Catholic back the other way. Knights. Meeher had a touch on it. Gambrell looking back over to Coach Salzman. Coach Salzman back with Lexington Catholic after being out for a couple weeks. Good to see him back on the sidelines. Coach Ted Hall over there with LCA. We just saw him last weekend up in Owensboro. A little reverse lay-in. Count that bucket for Woodall. Hank Woodall with that one for LCA. We were on our way to Owensboro to cover the games for tomorrow, and then they said, hey, we got these 2 games here today. Need them to get covered, so we busted a U and got right here to Lexington Catholic so that we could bring you the Lafayette Lexington Catholic girls game, and then, of course, the boys game here in this one. But, again, want to welcome everybody in. They're even watching us in the concession stand here today at Lexington Catholic, which is pretty cool. You can get your popcorn, still keep your eyes on the game. Knights come up with another steal. Meeher out there able to get the ball. Gambrell moving it up ahead. Here's a 3 on the way. That one's short, left short there by Lexington Catholic. Stewart. Eagles on the move, and couldn't get that one to go was Dawson Farmer. Battle for the board. There's a foul on that. And it looked like Maddox Combs was fouled by Lexington Catholic. They gave that foul to Max Meeher. Again, Gambrell steps in front of a pass there, but LCA controls. Right side 3, that one no good. And on the board, we've got a foul called against Lexington Catholic. Again, crashing the board there for LCA was Maddox Combs. That foul came in there at the hands of Max Meeher again. He's got 2 quick fouls in this ball game. That's huge with only a couple minutes already passed off of the clock. I mean, when you talk about their star player with 2 fouls already, that's big time. Here's a turnover by LCA. Back the other way, and a dunk. Count the dunk there for Ben Warren. I didn't know he had ups like that, but he does. 6-0, Lexington Catholic on top. I honestly didn't know he had ups like that. LCA with the ball. They kick it out, work it around to the corner here. Farmer goes inside. Couldn't get it to fall. He had Woodall right in his grill. Out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Knights. LCA wearing the black jerseys with the blue numbers, white trim on those. And, of course, Lexington Catholic with a home white with a blue trim, blue numbers, blue letters right here in Lexington. We got a timeout on the floor, and we're going to keep it right here as well. I want to thank UK Sports Medicine for all that they do for us here on the network. Ningy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin as well. We appreciate you guys. Clark's Pumping Shop, thank you. And Whitaker Bank, we appreciate you guys as well. We could not, absolutely could not do what we do without you guys. And it's because of you that we are here today. Thank you very, very much. Also, thanks to Lexington Catholic, of course, for having us here today. And LCA, you know, they're great partners with us on the network as well. We love them and truly blessed to be a part of all this. Team's coming out of the timeout now. LCA ready to go back out there on the floor. You know, I missed on LCA, you got Cameron King in the lineup for LCA out there. And then you also have got, Marshall, King, Farmer. We got those guys. What else am I missing out there? You got Jacob Lincoln. Is it Lycan? Is it Jacob Lycan? I think it's Lycan. But anyway, he's out there for LCA as well. And then I think rounding them out was Maddox Combs. And I think that's their starting 5 there for LCA, or at least the 5 that's in the ball game now. Lexington Catholic with it. Here's Gambrell. Gambrell kicks it over to Warren's three. He's no good on that one. Left it a little short. He was far back out of there. Here comes the Eagles back the other way. Trying to go Euro step. Knights, good job in there by Woodall as he recognized that Euro step, stood in front of it, and was able to come up with the steal. Gambrell back over to the big fella there, Woodall. Outside Gambrell, and Gambrell looking over to Coach Salzman. Well, they're excited to have Coach back. Not that the assistant coaches didn't do a bad job at all. Coach Heisenbottle, Coach Grimmy, Coach Mendenhall, Coach Sucher, Coach Jones, and Coach Martin, they all did a great job in Coach Salzman's absence. Some close games there that they had, but did a great job nonetheless. LCA still scoreless from the field. Kind of looked like Kentucky the other night in that game at Vandy. They're just not hitting right now. Let's hope that's not the case tonight in Arkansas for Kentucky. Woodall kicks it back out. Here's a three on the way. Stewart couldn't get it to fall. Woodall kicked the rebound out to Warren, and Warren knocks down the three for Lexington Catholic. They're up 9-0. Eagles lose the ball again as Woodall again steps in front of the lane. Here's Gambrell pushing, kicks it over the right side. That three is good. Count that one. Knocking that one down for Lexington Catholic was Jacob Holland. So Jacob Holland knocking it down. We got a big crowd continue to pile in here at Lexington Catholic. Bonus basketball today, if you will, as these are makeup game. 12-0. Lexington Catholic on top. Great start for the Knights. It is a full timeout. Again, I want to thank UK Sports Medicine. I want to thank Clark's Pump and Shop, Whitaker Bank, Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. All those great brands. Matter of fact, here, let me roll this intro here. Can't forget about BSN Sports, the official apparel company at Prep Spin. We appreciate all those guys. You know, when you see us at a game, you see us with our shirts and our hoodies and hats and things like that. BSN Sports, that's where it's at. They're doing youth apparel too now. They got team apparel for the travel teams in addition to what they do for all the high school teams as well. So took on a big task with that, but they are able to handle it. Big staff is what they've got. In the ball game for the Eagles, it looks like William Kaufman came into the game. Another miss there by Farmer in LCA, and here comes Stewart and the Knights again. Here's Warren. Back over to Stewart. Stewart looking inside. There's Warren. He cut to the basket, able to get it in there for Lexington Catholic. 14-0 lead here by Lexington Catholic. They have had a perfect first quarter so far. Little floater, finally LCA on the board as Farmer drops one. 14-2, so that'll at least crack the ice for LCA. And we're going to have a foul off the shot from Warren. It's going to be against Lexington Catholic, though, so it'll go back to LCA. 14-2. As Lexington Catholic came out in this first quarter and just has cranked up that defense well. Here's Farmer. Farmer, step, drop there, kicks over to the right corner, three on the way. That three goes down. Here comes the Eagles again as Connor Kidd knocking that one down from the right wing. 14-5. Eagles back-to-back field goals. Under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. I'll give a shout-out to Terry Johnson watching today. I know you're watching, Terry. We're going to have a jump ball underneath. Coach Hall and his staff up He's got, Coach Hall, we talk about Ted Hall, his son Austin, also part of the staff over there with LCA. Good to see Austin back on the sidelines there for Lexington Christian Academy. Boy, he was a great player. And on the inbounds, a foul going to be called as Max Meeher. He was fouled off the inbound shot. 14-5. Lexington Catholic leading the Eagles. We're streaming this one. All of our social media platforms is free today, thanks to all of our partners on the network. So you got all of our social media platform. You've also got it on prepspin.com, of course. And it's on the Roku and the Fire TV apps. And it's on all of that. We appreciate you guys. 15-5. Eagles basketball, looking to inbounds. They had to throw it over the head of some defending Knights there. Eagles jump shot on the way. That one used the glass, and that was a nice shot there by Caleb Marshall. Got that one to fall. 15-7. We don't have no bells and whistles today as we've got all of our equipment over there in Owensboro, and then, of course, our trailers iced in. We're not moving that thing. Not moving out at all, so we're kind of on just basic stuff here at Lexington Catholic here today. But the important thing is we're bringing the game to you. And with that said, again, we could not do it without all of our partners here on the network. 3 on the way, short. Rebound. Warren of Lexington Catholic at 3 was taken there by Caleb Marshall. Couldn't hit. Wild shot there by the Knights right before the horn. Will Wheeler. He thought he was fouled, but he was not, according to the official. Or was he? They're talking about it. Woodall's the young man that actually got fouled because Woodall's going to the line. So with it being 15-7, Coach Hall shaking his head over there. Can't believe that Woodall's going to the line here. Coach Ted Hall visibly upset on the sideline about the foul. And so there's 0.3 seconds left to go, so the quarter's not over yet. Woodall's free throw is up and is good. Makes the score 16-7, Lexington Catholic. Jack Gambrell coming back into the ball game as Warren will set down. Ben Warren, a 6-foot sophomore for Lexington Catholic, by the way. All right, we're going to step out. We'll be right back, folks. You're watching the game live here on the network.
I'm so glad to be a part of the Mingy family. For 30 years, Mingy Beef Jerky has given us the finest cuts of hand-sliced beef jerky right here in Paris, Kentucky. I love it so much they gave me my own locker. When I'm in the studio or on the go, Mingy Beef Jerky makes the perfect snack. Don't let yourself get hungry. Enjoy Mingy Beef Jerky, serving Kentucky since 1994.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky.
Back here on the networks, we begin the second quarter of play. Lexington Catholic, Lexington Christian, battle of Clays Mill. 16-7 the score. Lexington Catholic on top. William Warfield here with you, the king of stream, as we bring you this one live, and Knights forcing another turnover. Stewart has to kick it out. Gambrell back to Stewart. Woodall was posting up. They kick it back out, left side three. That one no good. That was shot there by Will Wheeler. Couldn't get it to fall. Also in the ball game there for Lexington Catholic is Ellis Williams, who wears that number 2 jersey. So Ellis Williams, who's been talked about, is showing out in practice, doing a great job in practice, has earned some playing time here today. 16-7. This is William Kaufman. LCA gets it back over here to Lycan. Turn around just short. 16-7. Gambrell pushing up ahead. They kick it back out. Knights working around the horn. And Gambrell looking to Salzman again. Gambrell take the jump shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Lexington Christian Academy. They get it out ahead to Kaufman. Kaufman. Oh, and we got a big foul up top. Knights being aggressive there. Will Wheeler just plowed over one of the Eagles. (16-7). Eagles rock. Caleb Marshall. He wants to give it up. This is Combs. Back out top again here, Kidd. Kidd looking at Coach Hall. Coach Hall putting up the number 1. Eagles backing up, couldn't hit. Knights with another defensive stand. 16-7. Knights, we're working around Warren. He'll take the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Lexington Christian Academy. Eagles moving up ahead. Kaufman. Kaufman had to give it back up there to Caleb Marshall. Marshall going to back it back out. 16-7, 5:13 on the clock. Floater no good. It was hanging up there. And Kaufman going to be caught over the back here on that rebound. (16-7). Here's Wheeler. Or excuse me, Warren. That's what it was, Warren there for Lexington Catholic. Jacob Holland had the ball poked away. It'll stay with Lexington Catholic. 16-7. Lexington Catholic with it with 4:52 on the clock. Warren out to Holland. Holland gives it back over to Meher. I've heard it Meher, Maher, Maher. I think it's Maher is how you say it. Anyway, he got the bucket, and he almost came out with a steal. 18-7. Eagles just nowhere to go. This Knights team's got them figured out. Three, no good. Rebound, Lexington Catholic. Knights on the run. Maher, bucket. (20-7). 3:57 left to go here in the first half. Got two great athletic directors at both of these schools. You got Kirby Willoughby over there at LCA, and then, of course, Dave Nurnberg over here at Lexington Catholic. They do such a great job. They're actually talking to each other down there on the baseline as that jump shot goes down. 23-7 the score, 23-7. And we're going to have a timeout, Coach Hall in LCA. (23-7 the score, 23-7. Lexington Catholic on top in this one. Maher got the steal, going in for the dunk, and he does. Max Maher dropping it in once again. 25-7. Reverse goes down for LCA's Farmer. 25-9. LCA missed their first, 7 shots maybe to start this ball game out. We're going to have over the back called against Lexington Catholic. There's Everett Stewart over the back. Kaufman open over in the right wing, elected to give it up. That shot blocked as Warren got a piece of it. And now Warren with the basketball from his teammate Holland gave it up to him. And now a bucket inside for Lexington Catholic as Flugner was able to get it. An assist to Warren. Right side three for the Eagles. That one drops. Caleb Marshall dropping it from the right wing. 1:50 left to go here in the first half. That one rattles in for Lexington Catholic. Everett Stewart. I thank WL Stats for keeping the stats here. We'll have a halftime stats report thanks to WL Stats. Left side three, LCA, no good. And out of bounds. (30-12), all Lexington Catholic. Whistle up top. on the floor. Again, 30-12, Lexington Catholic leading this game. Holland 3, right side, drops. 33-12. Eagles going to get called offensive foul. No, it's a blocking foul. I saw the elbow go up. Now, just from me seeing it from my point of view, they said it was on the floor. I saw the elbow go up in the push-off sort of there, but it goes the Eagles' way. 33-12. And I totally have no dog in the fight, just saying. 33-12 the score. Holland, as he has his pass knocked out of bounds. Warren will set the offense out top. Swings over to Holland. Holland's 3. Rattles in. Holland dropping it down once again. 36-12. I don't think I've seen a game this crazy first half as far as the score goes against these two rivals in forever. Nice move there going to the bucket for Dawson Farmer. 36-14. Knights with it. Stewart. Bucket. They were wanting to walk. Did not get it. Shot at the horn, and it's halftime. It's 38-14. That Lexington Catholic first half was played almost perfect. Can't get much better than that. All right, we're going to step out, and we'll be back here live on Prep Spin here shortly.
Believe in hope, in willpower, and work, in seeking, in screening, and knowing, and treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
Mingy Meat Sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingy snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingy Beef Jerky.
What am I gonna wear?
Sis, are you ready yet? You know Uncle Rick's waiting on us.
I'm almost ready.
Them girls are taking forever.
Wait, Keelan? Game?
Girls, you know where we always stop first.
Clark's! Wherever your next adventure takes you, make sure Clark's is your first stop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here at halftime, it's William Warfield here with you, and let's look at the halftime stats. I mean, Lexington Catholic, big first half, but we'll start with LCA. Dawson Farmer had 6 points in the first half. Caleb Marshall with 5. Cameron King had 3. That's all of LCA scoring. Their total rebounds in that first half was 10. They had 9 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. So not crashing the board very well when they're missing as Lexington Catholic, taller, bigger team, and they're able to control the board there. Eagles had 8 turnovers that first half. But if you look at shooting was 27% in the first half, total field goal percentage. And then their three-point shooting percentage, they were 2 of 9 with 22%. They did not shoot free throws. Did not shoot free throws at all, did the Eagles. For Lexington Catholic, leading the way with all scores, Jacob Hollins got 12. Ben Warren's got 7. You got 3 in there for Hank Woodall. Flugner's got a bucket. And then you got Max Mayer with 7 total points there in that first half. 38 total points for Lexington Catholic. Again, that's compared to the Eagle score there. That's I haven't seen an LCA Lexington Catholic game like that in a long time, is what I'm trying to say. As far as, now it's not saying LCA won't come back in the second half and do the same thing, for that the Knights just did to them. I mean, very possible. They're a good team. Rebounds-wise, here's Lexington Catholic's got 17 total rebounds. They got 13 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. Their turnovers, 0. Lexington Catholic had 0 turnovers in that first half. This according to WL Stats, 0 turnovers. But they were 9 assists in that first half, 7 steals. They had 7 steals compared to 0 steals for LCA in that first half. Shooting percentages-wise, total field goal percentage for Lexington Catholic, 50%. They were 15 out of 30 from the field. Three-point percentage, they were 6 out of 14 for 43%. 42.9% is what we've got on the sheet, but I mean, you can say 43%. Their free throw percentage, they shot 4 free throws. They hit half of those, so 50% from the free throw line. Again, the score here at halftime, 38-14, Lexington Catholic on top. Points off turnovers, Knights had 9, Eagles 0. Points in the paint, Lexington Catholic had 18 points in the paint. Lexington Christian Academy had 6. The largest lead has been 24 points, and that's what it is. Is that what it is right now? I think that's what it is right now. It's 24-point lead. So, just amazing. All right, we're going to step out. Again, we'll be right back. Again, want to thank all of our partners here on the network.
Would you like to use your Clark's Rewards today?
Yo, Max, you ain't got the Clark's Rewards app?
Prior to the sale, on customer-like conduct for not downloading the Clark's Rewards app.
You really fumbled on this one. Hold on, wait. I think he's going to the monitor.
Please put 20 seconds back on the clock.
Better hurry up and download.
Come on, Max. Let's go. Come on.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high-performing by U.S. News & World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
This is where worry turns into relief. Where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Jeff, welcome back. We're so glad to see you.
Sorry, run a little bit late, but I got all your beef jerky.
Perfect. On this way, we're going to get this right over here. Yeah, right.
What am I gonna wear? Sis, are you ready yet? You know Uncle Rick's waiting on us.
I'm almost ready.
Them girls are taking forever.
Wait, Keelan? Game?
Girls, you know where we always stop first.
Clark's!
Wherever your next adventure takes you, make sure Clark's is your first stop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Mingy Meat Sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingy snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingy Beef Jerky.
That's what I was trying to do. It's struggling to get that app downloaded back on my phone. Well, you got to download that app first. Yeah, you connect to the Mackie downstairs. right, back here at Lexington Catholic. 3 there by Holland. Sorry, I was trying to help Dave fix the PA mic here. It's just a little low, but I think it's down at the mic. Lexington Catholic comes up with another steal. 43-21 to score. Stewart was going in for a hammer dunk, but he gives it to Maher. Maher says, I'll take it, but I'll do it with 2 hands to make sure that it goes down. 45-21. LCA having a tough time today with this Catholic team. Now, LCA has got a couple guys not playing that are injured today, but we're not sure the story on that. But they're definitely having a hard time with this Knights team. Jump shot no good, or floater no good there for the Knights. And here come LCA back the other way. 45-23. Knights on top. Appreciate you guys again tuning in as we bring you this game between 2 rivals right here. It is a big rivalry. 45-23 the score. And we got a foul as Stewart going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line here for Lexington Catholic. Give a shout out to my buddy Sam Madden watching today. Sam, good friend of mine. He's one of the coaches, assistant coaches for Lexington Catholic Middle School softball, and we appreciate him tuning in. 46-23, third quarter of play, 4:52 left to go. And another turnover, Gambrell, as Stewart got it, and now he dishes it off. And a big dunk once again by Maher. Maher ripping down the rim today. 48-23. Maher again got the ball. He's looking to go inside. He's going to kick it back out. Here's Holland for 3. It's good. Holland knocking that one down. 51-23. Eagles looking up ahead as Lycan unable to do much with it. Knights back on defense, forces the turnover. Love these rivalry games. Gambrell, even when the score's like this, it's always just, it just feels like the big game. It's like the WrestleMania of all games, if you will. Gambrell will take the 3, no good. Woodall battling on the board. He had 3 Eagles around him. Somehow got the rebound back, kicked it out to Holland, but Holland misses the 3. Get the news crews in here and everything. It's a big game when the news crews show up on a Saturday. Little turnaround jump shot. That one goes down for the Eagles. Farmer. Dawson Farmer with a little razzle-dazzle. Nice shot there. We're going to keep it here as we've got a lot going on. I've got a few people texting me say, I didn't know you did play-by-play. Normally Gary Ball does play-by-play. I'm usually behind the scenes. I do, obviously I got a podcast and that kind of thing that I do that with, but I'm normally behind the scenes. I see Coach Oakley Watkins here in attendance watching the Eagles play today. And see him here. But, that's – normally I'm behind the scenes just switching the video feeds and that kind of thing. Today we're just kind of doing it basic. So the story behind me doing play-by-play today, and I've done it a couple times for Lexington Catholic on the season so far, but the biggest thing is that we were on our way to Owensboro. We got that All-A Classic tomorrow all day. We got 6 basketball games tomorrow that's on Prep Spin pay-per-view from Owensboro. But these were makeup games here today, the girls' game and the boys' game, and so they threw me a curveball, said, hey, we're going to play these games today. I said, all right, man, I'm going to do it before I leave town. So that's where we're at. I was literally heading out, and we decided to stay back and get these 2 games on. This particular game was too important to miss just because it's a big district rivalry. But we wanted to make sure we got this one on, especially because both teams are great partners with us here on the network. 3:01 left to go. We got another foul against Lexington Catholic, and that's going to be on Maher. That's his 3rd. So Eagles will inbounds. And Maher might have picked up his 4th now. That is his 4th. Back-to-back fouls. He looks over at the official and says a little something to him. It's like, I can't believe you called it. He's telling Coach Salzman, man, that wasn't a foul, as he's walking back over to the sideline. Here's a long 3 for LCA, no good. Taking that shot there was Cameron King. Couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Warren back the other way. Warren going inside the paint, draws contact, gets the bucket, and he's going to the line. Ben Warren, the 6-foot sophomore, lightning fast back the other way. Just kind of threw his body in there and was able to get the foul and the bucket, and he got the and one. 54-25, Lexington Catholic. Eagles kick it out. Again, Farmer trying to do a lot with it. Here's Kaufman. Kaufman inside the paint. He draws the foul. Kaufman with a little jump stop inside the paint before he tried to get the shot off. Was fouled doing it in the process. He's going to the charity stripe now. LCA brought a big crowd with them today. They got the whole student section packed out. And you can't see it on your on the camera feed, I don't think, but there's a lot of Eagles fans here. And then when you look over across the way, the Knight students packed out here today. Everybody's tired from being inside, you know what I mean? Like, we've been inside for a week, it seems like. And people just want to get out and do something, enjoy things. Kaufman all over Flugner there, and we got a foul. Flugner looking over at Coach Salzman like, man, I got slapped 4 times just now on that. Kaufman definitely got his money's worth on those fouls, as he did. He laid like 4 Ric Flair chops on him. Ball on the floor and a battle for it. We have the Eagles and the Knights going at it. Flugner, and also for the Eagles, I'm trying to see the number there, and I do see it as Caleb Marshall. Both of those guys down on the floor battling for the ball. Warren gets it into Stewart. Stewart jump shot, no good. Battle for the board, and there's Flugner again crashing the boards, and he got the putback. Eagles trying to get it over to Kaufman, left wing, 3 on the way, short. Flugner with the rebound. Flugner calling for help. He's going to take a dribble, get it up here to Warren. Warren behind the back, kicks it inside to the big fella Woodall, and a foul going to be called. Third quarter of play, 1:50 left to go here in this third quarter. Salzman taking a 30-second timeout as the official came over to Salzman, and Salzman's on the court talking to his players, and he says, Coach, what's it going to be, 30 seconds or a full timeout? And Salzman looks at the official and says, kind of aggressively, he says, 30 seconds as he touches his shoulders. 56-26, 30-point lead for Lexington Catholic. Amazing that this game is like this again today. I don't recall, at least, maybe I have done it before, but I don't recall since 2007, since I've been covering these teams, I don't recall the score being a 30-point advantage for one team or the other. And it's just hard to think about because every time we do the game, it's just this big rivalry game, and, you could throw the records out the window and that kind of thing. And, neither team, regardless of, their ranking or their, whatever the hype is surrounding that team, you can always throw it out the window and you're going to get a battle every game. But today's the exception. Today is that exception. And, again, 58-26 with 1:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Stewart going in with the right hand, got it to fall. Got the great hands there by Stewart. He dribbled with the left hand, went to the right hand with the shot. Here's the other way, and Warren will take a dunk. A little soft two-hand dunk, but got it to go anyway. 62-26. We're told that young man Bentley is the guy that's out for LCA. That's one of their stars that they're really missing. That was due back, but unfortunately not back. And so that's another reason why. But Woodall backed up Kaufman, went wildly off the backboard, back the other way. Here's the Eagles. Eagles, and that ball, it was blocked, but a foul going to be called on Lexington Catholic. Will Wheeler got back on defense, but got some wrist on the shot by Cameron King. So King going to the line. Cameron King free throw good. 26.9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. These two will meet again. They'll play at LCA, and they will also play in the district. So does this game really matter other than district seeding? No. I mean, if you look at the real nuts and bolts of it, the only one that matters is that district game, because that determines if you get to go to regions, right? Is that floater is good for Lexington Catholic, and that was Ellis Williams who got that shot to go. So, I mean, you could take the L here, not a big deal. Take the L in the next game, not a big deal. But if you take the L in the district game, that could be your season. So that's the one that matters. Still, regardless of what you say, anytime you beat, these teams refer to each other as big brother, little brother type thing. Anytime you beat your brother, whether you're big brother or little brother, and we don't know, who's big brother, who's little brother. It goes back and forth every year. If you're talking football, LCA won this past year, so I guess they would be considered big brother, right? If you're talking basketball, well, Catholic's up, right? So they're big brother. So regardless of how you refer to it, they love each other off the field and dislike each other on the field, or the court in this case. Always fun, though. 64-29 as we end the third quarter of play. We head to the fourth here in Lexington. Again, it's 64-29, Lexington Catholic on top of Lexington Christian Academy.
Hey, Gab.
What's the new flavor?
You don't know?
No.
If you don't know, I can't tell you. Jeff, that's mine.
Ooh, maybe in here. It's Cajun. Hey, Si, I gotta find out this flavor. Bourbon, mild, hot, teriyaki. I'm never gonna find this flavor. Regular. Hey, Si, I think I know the new flavor. Oh, man. It's...
Back here at Lexington Catholic. William Warfield here with you as we get ready for the fourth quarter of play. These two teams, LCA and Lexington Catholic. Getting on multitasking. I'm trying to help them out with the video boards too. Excuse me. Leading all scorers right now in this ball game is Jacob Holland. Jacob's got 18 in the ball game. Ben Warren's got 14 for Lexington Catholic, and then Max Maher has got 11. For LCA, leading the way as Kaufman gets a dunk, is Dawson Farmer. Dawson Farmer's got 16 in the game for the Eagles. Again, appreciate WL Stats for all they do for us here on the network when we're at games. Kaufman comes up with a steal. Here he comes. And he dishes off to Farmer. Farmer adds to his totals off the glass. 64-33 the score. Will Willer. We got some younger Knights in the game as Ellis Williams, Willer, and also Ethan Bradford in the ball game for Lexington Catholic. And then you also got in there Aiden Pierco. I'm sorry, Picoro. Let me get that right. Aiden Picoro. And Aiden right on time there, just scores a bucket. 66-33. Looks like for Lexington Catholic is getting ready to check in. Duncan Gaunt's going to get some playing time here today after this free throw. We've got a loud ovation from the student body over there. They're excited to see Duncan in the game as he comes in. Willer going to set down. And now the Knights fans over there chanting his name. Looks like he had a little goosebumps coming out on the court. Duncan, a baseball player, I know, for Lexington Catholic. Great family. Gaunt's family, great people. 66-35. Matter of fact, his dad reached out to me one time and said, hey, I got some Knights gear. If you need it, it's on my porch. I never went and picked that up, by the way. And that's been a couple years ago, and I apologize. Here we go. Lexington Catholic with it is Ethan Bradford. Rebound Farmer for LCA. Farmer pushing up ahead. Farmer going with the Statue of Liberty lay-in, if you will, as he had it up and was able to glide in there, kind of like Clyde Drexler back in the day. Well, I'm aging myself there. Here's a three. No good. Over the backboard. Out of bounds. Going to be LCA's ball. 66-37 with 5:50. It's a running clock. Running clock here at Lexington Catholic. Looks like sitting down there for the Eagles was Caleb Marshall. Looks like he might be done for the day as Coach Hall gave him a big high five. Eagles. Connor Kidd had a touch on it. They give it back up here to Kaufman. Kaufman spins inside the lane, trying to find his way through there. Gaunt's got a grip on it as Kaufman was trying to make his move, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with LCA. Long inbounds. Kaufman has it. Kicks it back out to, looks like number 3 there for LCA. That's Connor Kidd again. Kidd dishes it out, and there's a Bertram. Bertram with the jump shot that goes down. (66-39). That three no good. There's Kaufman again. Eagles working it back out as they're trying to get some offense going here with some of these younger players. Knight's going to interrupt the pass as they were trying to get it back to the middle. Three on the way for Lexington Catholic. That one no good as Tyler Hollis missing it, but the putback is good. Count that bucket for Bradford. Ethan Bradford getting the bucket as he's getting some playing time. Ethan, a 6'2" junior. Hollis, by the way, is a 6'3" freshman. Perico sets out, and then also setting down is going to be Williams. He's going to set down, and then Salzman sitting in a couple other young guys. Reed Graves, one of those guys, a 6'3" freshman. Also, looks like, see Hollis in there. Who else do we got in there for Lexington Catholic? Bradford, of course, as that jump shot goes in there for Kidd, Connor Kidd. Big 32, did I mention him? John Copper Sawyer in the ball game for Lexington Catholic. Sawyer looking like big country down there. He's a 6'5" freshman. Nice. And I do apologize. I said that was for, I was talking about the young man for Lexington Catholic who wears number 32. John Cooper Sawyer. He's a 6'5" freshman. For LCA, that's Royalty, Jesse Royalty, that is also in there, and he's 6'4", and he is also a freshman listed. 68-41. These young guys are hard to keep up with unless you see them every day. I see often see the varsity players quite a bit. But I'm starting to learn these guys, for these younger guys out. As that three missed there by Lexington Catholic's Reed Graves. Speaking of freshmen, he's a 6'3" freshman, is Reed Graves. Jump ball going to be called as the clock continues to run. It is a running clock as Lexington Catholic got out to, you got to have 35 points in the game to have that running clock. So anytime you got 35 or more, it is a running clock. And they were able to get to that. And that is a reason why, unless you got free throws or injured player, that clock continues to run even when it's, say, out of bounds, for example. At the free throw line there for LCA was Aiden Lyons. This is, speaking of Cooper, he's now in the ball game, Cooper is. John Cooper Sawyer, he's got the ball. Three straight away. That one misses to the right for Lexington Catholic. Tyler Hollis let that one go. He had a hand right in his grill, though, so hard to do that. For LCA, one of the younger kids in there is Clay Bechtold. He's in there for LCA. And then also number 12 for LCA, which I don't have him on my roster, number 12. I wonder if he's just wearing a different number, but he's not listed on the official roster. Let's see if he's maybe, okay. That's Aiden Stock. My friends at WL Stats had them. I didn't have them on mine, but my friends at WL Stats did have them. So he is in there. And then for Lexington Catholic, also number 13, we mentioned Duncan Gauntz, who is quite the baseball player, has the ball, kicks it back over to his teammate. And this is Bradford over the left wing, and Sawyer couldn't get that one to fall as he took a three from the left corner. Time ticking down, under 40 seconds left to go in this one. Three, no good. Rebound Knights. Reed Graves. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Graves kicks it over to the left side. Gauntz thought about it. Kicks it back out. The crowd wants Gauntz to shoot. Gauntz not taking any shots right now. You got 12 seconds left. Will Gauntz take it? He will take a three. And no good. A rebound LCA, and that's going to do it for us. LCA just going to dribble out the clock. Like I said, man, we're just going to take this L and go home. And we'll see you next time. Coach Salzman over here with Coach Hall. And a lot of great words right there between those two. Much respect between those two. And you love seeing that. Again, LCA's got a couple key injuries on the team that, are a big reason that you saw the score the way it is today. But not taking anything away from Lexington Catholic at all. They came out. They had the defense. They were ready to play. They executed, and they won the game here today. A final 68-44. 68-44, and I'm getting ready to head to Owensboro. I almost said Lawrenceburg, but Owensboro. Thank you so much. WL Stats again giving us the stats here, and I'll go over that before we let you guys go. 68-44, of course, the final. Here's the stats, final stats for the ball game, and it looks like this. Leading all scorers for LCA was Dawson Farmer. He had 22 in the ball game today. William Kaufman had 3. You had Connor Kidd with 2. 1 point in there for Aiden Lyons. 5 for Cameron King. 5 for Caleb Marshall. 2 for Caleb Pridemore. 4 for Jesse Royalty. And that equals your 44 there for LCA. For the rebounds for LCA, they were 22 total rebounds, 20 on the defensive board, 2 on the offensive board. They had 8 total assists in the game. They turned the ball over 14 times, and then they stole the ball once. Their shooting, credit the nice defense on this because they were locked down on defense. Eagles were 6 out of 22, 27% from field goal percentage in the first half for the whole game. They did better in the second half. They were 16 out of 40, so they ended up with 40%. Shooting for the whole game. 3-point field goal percentage, they were, for the whole game, 3 out of 16, so 18.8% from three-point land. And then free throw percentage, they were 9 out of 12. Remember, they didn't have any free throws in that first half at all. In the second half, they shot 12 free throws. They were 9 out of 12 for 75%, so they did their job on the free throw line there in the second half, if that's an acceptable stat for you. If you're a coach saying 75% or better, normally it's about 80, 83, somewhere around there is what you like to see from your team. But 9 out of 12, not so bad. Lexington Catholic leading all scorers for them. It looks like Jacob Holland had 18 in the ball game. You had 10 for Everett Stewart, 14 for Ben Warren, 2 in there for Ethan Bradford, 7 for Hank Woodall, 4 for Aston Flugner. You had Max Maher had 11 in the ball game. Normally he's scoring 20-plus a game, but today he had 11. And then you had Aiden Pierco 2 in the ball game for a total of 68 points. Now here's the shooting for Lexington Catholic. They had 45%. We're talking about the game, 27 out of 60, 45% for the game. For three-point percentage, they were 28.6%. That's 8 out of 28 on threes. Took a lot of threes in the game. Free throw percentage, they shot for the game 9 total free throws. and they hit 6 of them for 66.7%. For when you look at it for the assists, 16 assists in the ball game for the Knights. They moved the ball around. They had 2 turnovers. That's the big key, I think, right there is the turnovers. 14 turnovers for LCA, 2 turnovers for Lexington Catholic. That right there could be the major difference in the ball game, other than LCA, of course, having a couple players, key players out today. Surprisingly, Lexington Catholic only had 1 block in the game, but they did have 12 steals. Again, another big stat that stands out is those 12 steals. And if you look at points off turnovers, Lexington Catholic 20 points, LCA with 2. That's another big stat. Points in the paint, Knights ruled that, 38 points in the paint, 22 for LCA. Largest lead of the ball game got up to 36 points. That was when it was the 62-26 mark. Again, thanks to WL Stats for all this. And the Knights won every quarter except for the 4th. LCA outscored Lexington Catholic in that 4th quarter 15-4. Everything else was all Lexington Catholic outscoring the Eagles. All right, I think I've covered just about everything here today, and I'll see you guys again. You know, we got, for you LCA fans, we got the Lady Eagles tomorrow on the network in Owensboro. We'll have them on. I think they got the second game tomorrow, so that's going to be is the second game in Owensboro a 9:30 tip Central Time? So it'll be 10:30 here. Tomorrow, the second game, the first game's at 8 a.m., the second game's at 9:30, right? Yeah, so 9:30 Central Time, which would be 10:30 here Eastern Time for your LCA Lady Eagles. Watch them tomorrow on Prep Spin. It's pay-per-view, but you get all 6 games tomorrow for that $19.95 price. Unfortunately, we got rights fees to pay with the All-A Classic, and we give a large portion of that back to the All-A Classic so they can give out those scholarships, that type of thing, so your money's well spent with that. So that's it. Again, WL Stats, thank you. Thanks to Lexington Catholic for having us today. Thanks to Lexington Christian Academy for all your love and support. And we'll see you guys in round 2 between the Eagles and the Knights here on Prep Spin.
I'm so glad to be a part of the Mingy family. For 30 years, Mingy Beef Jerky has given us the finest cuts of hand-sliced beef jerky right here in Paris, Kentucky. I love it so much they gave me my own locker. When I'm in the studio or on the go, Mingy Beef Jerky makes the perfect snack. Don't let yourself get hungry. Enjoy Mingy Beef Jerky, serving Kentucky since 1994.
Believe in hope, in willpower, and work, in seeking, in screening, and knowing, and treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
Mingy Meat Sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingy snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingy Beef Jerky.
What am I gonna wear? Sis, are you ready yet? You know Uncle Rick's waiting on us.
I'm almost ready.
Them girls are taking forever.
Wait, Keelan? Game?
Girls, you know where we always stop first.
Clark's! Wherever your next adventure takes you, make sure Clark's is your first stop. Return, refresh, refuel.